Hello, everybody, and welcome back for round 3 of day 2 of the Limitless International Qualifier number 3. I'm Marcus Padaro, and I'm joined here by Philip Schulz. How you
Hey
doing, man?
everyone, I'm doing great. Yeah, it's still kind of early. I had some good coffee. I had some good breakfast. I'm not yet tired, and I'm really excited for this upcoming round. So I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, especially considering the deck we're about to stream. This is pretty interesting. I think you can do it at a small introduction since we had this person come all the way here to stream for us. Who is this person?
Yeah, we are featuring Nick Stewart from the US, who is currently sitting at a 13-2 record. And the deck he's piloting is Bolton V, but not with Pikachu Zekrom, but there's Pikachu Zekrom, I think. I will look up his list as well. But anyways, it's this green engine that he's using, which is the crazy thing about it.
Indeed. We didn't see green too much lately. Simply for the fact that it was overshadowed by by like just draw your cards, man. Just draw your cards. Draw them with your Professor Research, with your Dedenes. But actually here we see the Picarom Bolton version with greens. Picarom green has made some appearances, right? But it never was the best deck in the format.
Yeah, I think it was mainly like a meme. People were
Yes,
joking
exactly.
about it being like greens, but yeah, Nick went ahead and was like, yeah, actually, I think it's pretty good.
I'll actually play this deck.
Yeah, and
And
he's
his score is amazing. I said 32.
yes.
It's pretty good. He just
Y-
needs, I think, 3 more wins, and he has really high chances to
Yep.
get into top cut. So yeah, we see him starting off with a Pikarom, pretty decent hand as well.
Yep.
The Tapu Koko, which is the only Pokemon in his deck that has an ability. So
Pretty sure Pika's
decently enough.
is his worst opener when from
Yeah,
looking at this list because he's playing 4 Bolton V, 2
yeah.
Pikachu Zekrom, 1 Tapu Koko V, and 1 Tapu Koko Prison. I guess Tapu Koko Prison Stars is his worst opener
Indeed.
actually.
If he starts with it, then
Yeah.
his green
Yeah.
exploration is shut off. But overall, he plays also other supporters. He played the Volkners. He played the Symphony Catalin, the Tag Call package. And also he plays the Speed Energy that we already talked about. Really amazing cards that are opening up even to this type of decks.
Yep. And I think one of the points that's making his deck really strong, the wait and see hammer, we've seen it shine last game already, and I think his deck is perfectly equipped to use it to its full extent. With
Hmm
4 greens exploration, 2 Volkner, and 4 Pokegears as well. Yeah, with
Indeed.
and then like even speed lightning energy, you should be able to get the wait and see hammer very, very frequently when going second, and we've seen just how strong that can be. So yeah.
Exactly so. And the opponent seems to be playing the normal Pikarom. We'll see actually how this matchup goes. Obviously, the Boltund with the green opens up for more possibilities, such as you're able to fetch all the resources you need in a certain situation. But his opponent, Lyder, I think is called Lyder
Yeah,
Iversen.
I think it's Lyder
Lyder
Iversen
probably. Yeah,
from
please excuse
Norway,
my.
and he's playing the same deck we've seen earlier on stream from Jens. It's the
Mhm.
Norwegian build of Pikachu Zekrom, which is funny because the average amount of energies in this match is 15 and a half. So Nick is
Indeed.
playing is 15 energies and Lyder is playing 16 energies. So crazy how high amounts here, really valuing those speed energies
Indeed.
while not
The
being
speed
willing to
energy
cut. Yeah.
really are. I mean, they're not even. I mean, they bring your energy attachment for turn, but they also draw you 2 cards. So it's
Yeah.
always good to play. And especially Picrom is a deck that really wants to discard a lot of energies early game with the Magnetic Rudder. So I think it's pretty fair. We saw lower counts in the past, such as 11 or such. But overall, this is good as well. So there's the Bolton. Perfect start here. Obviously, benching the Dedenne in this match could be dangerous, considering Tag Bolt is a thing.
Yeah,
But overall, great start. I don't think we'll see anything more than an Electrify as of right now.
yeah, it doesn't
Uh,
look too hot yet, but Pikachu
mhm.
Zekrom's always up for a surprise. But
Exactly.
Electrify, however, is of course a great start as well. There's the Dance of the Ancients, so there's Zeraora already in play, and there's the Bolton can still retreat, so Jens able to find 2 energy switches or energy switch on a mountain, he could attack us if Lyder. He could just full blitz, but yeah, just electrify, which is perfectly reasonable.
Bolton given these new possibilities. The other times you just needed, I don't know, to put a Jirachi up front, just pass usually, and that was it. But right now you're able to electrify and charge more energies. Probably why we see now Picrom decks not playing anymore the Jirachi package. So yeah, I do like this. It's reminiscent of the initial lists of Pikarom, but this time it has the tools to respond to aggression and to continue to concatenate attacks.
Yeah, Nick's deck's looking really cool when I'm looking at it. He has those Boltons, which are great to charge up, but are also amazing attackers afterwards, and he has a lot of consistency, but also he has well-balanced amount of options. He has healing there, he has reset stamp to come back, he has the wait and see hammer to disrupt his opponent in the early game.
Yeah.
He has Boss's Order and Cynthia Caitlyn to recover those, so it looks like a really, really well-balanced deck.
Indeed. And look at that. Thanks to that green exploration, he didn't need to fetch any cards. His deck is still in a healthy shape. 36 cards, and it was able to just fetch the cards that he needed. So excellent use of the green, the green package overall. It opens up these possibilities that you would not be able to do normally. We just needed to dig. But you're just a tutor for the cards you need.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, now it's on Lyder to respond. Lyder still has a lot of energies. 4 energies in play thanks to that Bolton. And now the double electro power already coming down. Can he the triple electro
triple
power?
Electro power.
Oh my god, that's the dream. That's what Lyder needed.
No, that's not good. 3 electro powers, that's gonna mean 90 more damage. The full blitz will be able to knock it out.
I was thinking that Nick's deck should be good at doing this, because you can just Green's exploration for double E power. But Lyder just doing it manually, not even playing as supporter, just
oh man.
Just putting down 3 electro powers, and now, of course, he's in the commanding position.
The charging up as well, the Raichu and Raichu, which will be able to just take the knockout at any point on any Bolton V. And right now, Alex is left with just 3 energies on the board. He does have the Tapu Koko, but I think he needs to hit something good off this green exploration. And probably here we'll see the the weakness of a green deck, because in the moment you are pressured, you're not able to concatenate the green after green every turn, you fall behind when you're caught off guard, such as in this situation.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
I'm not sure if we can blame this on the green's exploration fall.
No, he can't right now.
Yeah, because Pikachu Zekrom, generally, if you play with Pikachu Zekrom around, your opponent's able to pull off a triple electro power full blitz, so being able to knock out your tech, getting the first knockout on a tag team, while also conserving the GX attacks, always a commanding position.
Indeed, and it wouldn't be able to play the greens, obviously, because of the Tapu Koko. So yeah, right now he needs to set back, just take another turn. Benching this Pikachu and Zekrom can be scary, but I think he needs to close it out in this way. He needs to try to have the next big turn with the Tag Bolt taking the knockout onto the Zeraora and onto the Dedenne. Reset Stamp as well to thin out the opponent's hand, which is good, but obviously we know that Boss Order is a card right now. So yeah, pretty scary stuff.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure, Nick just has to go for the Electrify here.
Yeah, there's no other play, I think.
Yeah, charging up his Pikachu Zekrom.
Oh, actually...
he goes for the attack.
Decides to go for the damage.
Interesting. I was thinking going for the Electrify seems better to prepare.
Yeah, right? Then you win the next turn.
Yeah, just Tech Bolt for all his prizes then. And
I don't know. Honestly, I do not like this play. Not sure what he was considering at this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's of course the odds that Lyder's not able to take the knockout here.
Yeah.
Because he can of course use his GX attack to guarantee the knockout, but that would only take care of the Bolton.
Mm-hmm.
So not too great.
He needs to find the, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Boss
there's a
orders,
boss
and it's
order,
gonna
and
close
yeah,
out.
that's already it.
Slight misplay here, I would say, from Alex. Reset stamp to reduce his resources.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah,
it didn't really matter, I think.
yeah, of course. With the boss orders, there was nothing that could have been done. But once again,
Yeah.
we saw the shining sides of both decks. We saw the ability to green to fetch up the knockout in a very educate manner, a very aimed manner to just take the cards you need. But we saw as well the miracle opportunity that the classic version of Pikarom has. So I think it was a very interesting game. Obviously the free electro power in hand.
Yeah. that was really the
change the
big
game.
thing. Because I think the green stack, it looks very well built, and it looks like it can deal pretty well with the early pressure, because it has the wait and see hammer. So when going first, you can always get the full blitz, and when going second, you can try to delay your opponent at least a bit. So it can of course struggle when your opponent hits something like a turn 1 full blitz, but it seems in general it's well equipped to deal with the pressure. But if your opponent is able to just take the knockout with 3 electro powers without using the GX attack, and then also charging up the Raichu to follow up with, there's not really much to do as Pikachu
Exactly.
players.
The green decks have proven themselves throughout the years to be very reliant on outsourcing the opponent, such as, for example, we remember the green Rashes R2 that's been a very dominant deck throughout various metas, but it was thanks to the reset stamps, usually reset stamp, power plant, lock down your opponent, which I don't think the green Pikarom deck was able to do here, thanks to the aggression.
Yeah,
The new type
maybe
of
maybe adding a power plant would be an interesting thing for us deck, just to have this
Yes,
one off
exactly.
as
I
well.
was looking for the deck. I wasn't sure if there was a power plant because I couldn't see it, but there's no power plant. I think
Yeah.
even a free off would have been good. I would like a high count.
Yeah, power plant could definitely be interesting here. Would have made first reset stamp definitely stronger, and would have reduced the chances for Lyder to just find the catcher, the boss's order. But
Exactly so.
But yeah, Lyder just getting his aggressive start off, just like we've seen Jens do over and over again, getting those aggressive openings and overwhelming your opponent, winning the game in 2 turns basically. Just incredible to see those Pikachu Zekrom decks. And yeah, shout out to props to Lyder for going to a 13-2 record. So
Indeed.
yeah, definitely one of the leading players in this tournament. But Nick, of course, 12-3. I really hope that he continues to do well, because I really like his deck. And we didn't get to see.
Indeed. It's always nice to see a breath of fresh air. We saw.
Yeah, I also really like the style of like taking it a bit slower and having a lot of searching cards in your deck for specific cards, and having different options, like I mentioned, the reset stamp, the healing, etc., etc. It seems really cool. So.
Exactly. I do like this approach. We'll see actually, because we are in the later stages of the tournament already. We'll see who goes on and gets into the top 8. Remember, there are still. This was round 3, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Which means 4 more rounds, and then we will have our top cut. So yes, I think this will be it for this round.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, we will go to a quick break, and we'll be back with round number 17 soon.
Bye bye.